There's so much stuff, like things I didn't even know I needed. This is so cute. I'm pretty sure I have a sweater just like this. Baby oil or baby cream. Oh, there's a diaper bomb here. Oh, diaper, what does that mean? My mom called me and was like, don't register for like too many of the same bottle. And I was like, what do you mean? And she was like, well, because maybe the baby won't like particular bottles. And I was like, they have opinions about bottles? Like, what? So now I have to like research bottles and register for more than one type. And if she's my child, she will definitely have an opinion about everything. So, so many things to figure out before the baby comes.
That I emptied this past weekend. Nice.
I know I've been driving myself a little crazy because I don't know what I need to buy for my baby.
I feel like I, for my pregnancy, bought a lot of things for my baby, just because I felt like I needed to, it was for a peace of mind and kind of like being as prepared as I could be. And then I realized after I gave birth that I didn't really need about half of those things, and I found myself like going back to the store every day and like returning things. And so like my best advice is really to just like, you know, keep it simple with like the basic things that you need.
Last week I was like having a diaper crisis because I was just like, oh my God, how many diapers is too many diapers? Or maybe I don't have enough diapers. And like my husband was like, we could just go to the store and buy more. It's okay. Yeah, but I was just, I've had a little bit of almost anxiety sometimes, like getting the registry together, because I'm like, I don't know.
You just don't know the first time.
Right.
You're like forced to make these decisions because that's what you're supposed to do.
Right.
Yeah. In my first pregnancy, I would watch YouTube videos nonstop of women doing their like must-have lists, and I would just like, and I made all these lists, and the list just got bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's so overwhelming. But it's so true also that what works for one baby doesn't necessarily work for another.
It's been because of that kind of anxiety that I found I've been like really putting on myself, that I've kind of been trying to switch my mind and my focus from preparing for baby to sort of preparing me for baby.
I remember after I had my first thinking like, I wish I would have done prenatal yoga or something to like prepare my core better for the actual delivery, because I did feel like I worked out the entire pregnancy and I was really great about, you know, most of my body, but like I didn't really pay attention to like this part. And there's just so much that happens there that, you know, that was like a regret that I think I had. Meanwhile, I'm now pregnant and I haven't taken one prenatal yoga class. I didn't learn from it, and I actually am now, so like I'm in almost 32 weeks, and I realized last night, like I really should have been doing this. So maybe the next couple of weeks I can
Let's start.
crash
Do
course.
it. Oh, yeah, let's do it together.
I remember distinctly that after the baby was born, I kept trying to cook and clean and do all this stuff. And I remember somebody saying to me that it's incredibly helpful to find someone to not just, you know, everyone wants to see the baby, but to have somebody bring food or someone help with the laundry or chores or just things like that. So I think like preparing to have different people you can ask or a support system to have that help when the baby comes, someone to bring you a meal, someone to go to the grocery store for you. I think those are super important because a lot of people forget about the mother. All the focus is on the baby, but there's a lot that can be done to support the mother.
Yeah, I think that's really important also to ask for the support because obviously people want to come see your baby, but like people always say, what can I do? Make a list of things you actually need and ask them because they're asking because they want to help.
Yeah.
So I think that's really important.
And I think it's good to have something with your significant other before the baby comes, like something memorable. And it doesn't necessarily need to be an investment in a baby moon, for example, but like I'm planning on 4 weeks before I'm due to just like have a really nice dinner out, go and get massages together and just like have a moment.
I remember my husband saying, "Oh, the baby's gonna take my place. Like, you know, the baby's gonna get all the attention." But something that I thought was really special after the baby was born was finding things that they could do together. So the skin to skin in the beginning, or I'd say like, "Go take her on a walk," and then I got time to myself, and they got bonding time, and it was so amazing because I think when we're pregnant, it's like we're experiencing this thing that they don't really get to be a part of, and so that's another form of self-care that I don't think we always think about is like what are certain things that they can do together after the baby comes.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
This is good advice.
Yeah, I'm like,
Okay, we still have time.
right. Have you found that you've been able to sort of like adopt some things that you find are helpful?
Yeah, well, I had this moment just last week. My husband and I have both been really busy with work right now, and didn't see much of him last week. And it got to the end of the week, and it was Saturday or something, and I was said, like, I'm never gonna see you again. We need to make plans. Like, we need to make plans. And we just went out to dinner and a movie, and it was so nice, but I find myself craving quality time with him and with friends, and sort of, you know, I don't know what exactly my life will be like with a baby because this is my first, but I can tell that, of course, it's going to be a huge change. And so I'm trying to just enjoy the time I have with people that I care about. I won't be able to be as spontaneous or to be able to do all the fun things we can do. And so that's what I've been craving, and I'm trying to listen to that and take advantage of the time that I have until, you know, it's just a new reality.